All right, so possessive adjectives. We've got mi, tu, su, nuestro, su, and then don't forget the optional capability and the optional ability to add s to any of these if they are plural. Now, the nosotros form, nuestro, nuestra, it can also be feminine. And it can also get an S on it. So if you're referring to something that is ours, then you need to pay attention to whether the thing is masculine or feminine and not just singular or plural. All right, so remember this list. I'll probably write it on the next page. I believe that your test looks more like this than this paragraph. So I'll still do the paragraph though. Okay. So I'm doing the mi, tu, su, nuestro, su. And you know it can be plural and all that. We just wrote it down. This is one of the things that you always have to look to the left of the blank and to the right of the blank to get it right. Okay, you have to know who it is that owns something, and then what about the thing that they own? Is the thing that they own plural or singular? And then if it's in the nosotros form, is the thing that they own feminine or masculine? So, first thing, my parents and brothers are very fun. I love to go on vacations with what family? What would I say? I love to go on vacations with my family. And since my family is singular, then it's just going to be me. So I knew that the subject was yo. So out of this box right here, I knew that my answer was going to come out of this box. The question is, was this thing in this box going to be singular or plural? It's going to be singular because when I look at the thing that I own, which is my family, it doesn't end in an S. So that's how I knew my answer wasn't going to end in an S. So I travel with my parents. So again, I'm doing the traveling. So again, my answer is going to come from the yo box. But how many parents do I have? More than one. It says padres, right? So that means that my answer is going to be mis here. And blank, 2 brothers. Okay, whose brothers are they? Mine, again, yeah. So it's the yo form again. And then, are my brothers one person or more than one? More than one. So it's going to be mis dos hermanos. Tenemos un perro. Este año podemos llevar a blank perro. So we have a dog. This year we can bring... We have a dog. Our dog, yeah. So, and that's why I'm not doing this paragraph, because I feel like you could say mine, you could say ours. So, but yeah, the answer here is going to be our. So it's going to come out of this box, right? Because that's the nosotros box. So I know my answer is going to be nuestro something. Now, how many dogs are we bringing? 1. And is it masculine or feminine? Masculine or feminine? Masculine. So nuestro perro también porque vamos en coche. Vamos a un hotel que está en la playa. Blank, mamá está muy contenta porque no tiene que hacer los quehaceres de la casa cuando estamos de vacaciones. So let's say our mother. It really could be my or our mother, but let's say our mother. So where's the answer coming if it's our mother? So it's the nuestro box. So I'm going to write nuestro. And then how many moms do we have? 1. And then is she feminine or masculine? As a normal situation, although I respect all of them, but my mother is feminine. Nuestra mamá está muy contenta porque no tiene que hacer los quehaceres de la casa cuando estamos de vacaciones. Mi hermano Paquito está muy contento. So my little brother Paquito is happy because he doesn't have to do his homework. So which one of these boxes is Paquito? This one right here. Paquito is one person, not me, not you. So it's from the Sue box. And even though he has maybe 50 homework assignments, it's just called homework. And the word itself isn't plural. Neither should Sue be plural. It's just su tarea. Blank, hermana Rosita. So I would probably say mi hermana Rosita, but it could also be nuestra, our sister Rosita, right? I'm going to say me, my sister Rosita. Why? It's my sister. And it's not plural. Oh, look, I don't have nuestra as a choice. So there you go. Mi hermana Rosita está contenta porque no tiene que ayudar a mamá con los quehaceres. Dad is happy because he doesn't have to think about his work. So what would it be? Su trabajo. Todos. All of something days are special when we're on vacation. Yeah, all of our days, and it's going to be nuestros. So that was a great example of what you won't be doing on your test. All right. This, I think, is a little bit easier, but I do want you to get used to this. So half of them, and I only gave you one practice like this because all the stuff we did in class is this way, but this is new for y'all. Half of the questions will be like this, where it's got two people talking. You have to understand the first sentence to be able to answer the second one. Does that make sense? So, did you find your keys? No, I did not find my keys. So I know that the answer is coming from the Me Too, Sue. Which box? What? Yes. Me. I know it's coming from this box. How many keys did I lose? One or more than one? So mis would be the answer there. Okay? The next one. ¿De dónde son los padres de Ana? What does that mean? Where are Anna's parents from? So no matter who's talking, if I say where are Anna's parents from, you're going to say her parents, right? Yeah. You're going to say her parents. So I'm talking about Anna. So which box does that come out of? Su. So I'm going to write Su. But how many parents am I referring to? More than one after the blank. So sus padres son de Cuba. Also, and somebody pointed this out to me, you've got this verb right here that's plural, so you knew the answer was going to be plural. I think that's actually a trickier way to find the answer. Okay, ¿te gusta mi chaqueta? What does that mean? Do you like my chaqueta? If you don't know what chaqueta means. Yes, do you like my jacket? No, no me gusta. I don't like your jacket. So your jacket would be what? Tu chaqueta. I guess it could also be su chaqueta, but most likely not if the first person's using the to form. And I don't think I gave you one that would be that tricky. If I did, I'll update you on test day. Okay? So, do you know that the answer is going to be no, I don't like your jacket, and most likely it would be informal there. I think I made a point of saying formal or informal. And review on that, by the way. Do y'all remember the difference between formal and informal? So as a review, which one sounds more friendly? Like you would talk to your friend in a formal way or an informal way? Informal way. So informal is the to form. That's the one you would use with your friend. And formal is the one you would use with like your coaches or your bosses or your teachers or people you're trying to show respect to. Okay, so it just depends on where you're from. So Sue is how you would talk to me. If I said, do you like my jacket? You'd say, no, no me gusta su chaqueta, lo siento. And then I would, yeah. But then how would I say it to you? I don't like your jacket. You're my student. So I would say, no me gusta tu chaqueta. Okay? All right. Gabriel terminó su examen. Did Gabriel finish his exam? Yes. He has finished his exam. So, super easy. It's going to be the exact same answer. Okay? Because we're still talking about Gabriel. I'm not Gabriel, you're not Gabriel, so it doesn't change. Where are y'all's grandparents from? So it's coming out of this pile, right? Because it's our nuestro. How many grandparents do we have? More than one, and they include a masculine grandfather of sorts. So nuestros. And this is not a coincidence. This is masculine and plural. It ends in OS, and so does this. Okay, and then I love this one because y'all like to get this one wrong all the time. This is the other half of the questions, and Madison, I'd super love it if you put your phone up and keep it up. Thanks. Or stop fake texting the air next to your folder, whichever one it is. Anyway, this part of the test looks like this. Okay, so the test looks like this. In English, it says, we are very sad because our grandmother is sick. And then underneath it, it's got the sentence in Spanish. This is just like the quiz and test that y'all took. It's in English first, then it's in Spanish, and then you're picking the blank there. So our grandmother, which box is that coming from? the nosotros box. So it's going to be some form of nuestra. How many grandmothers do we have? One. And she's feminine. I just said grandmother. So it's just going to be nuestra. This one, I love this question, guys. You're going to see something just like it. Why? Because y'all think there's lots of people involved, and so y'all make it plural. No, we just have the one grandmother. Okay? So nuestra abuela. Make sense, everybody? Fantastic. Next. I really think that I should tell y'all to look at the video that I've done. I'll put it on my website right next to this one. But I've got a video called All Preterite Review, and it's literally taking you through all of this. So I'm not going to do that. But I will fill in these blanks for you. The only verbs that are I-to-Y verbs are double vowel. And then let me make a little statement here. ER and IR verbs. And the reason that they're irregular is that in a normal AR verb chart, I've got okay, seriously, I drew the chart where you need to see it. And I hit it. There, AR. I've got aste, o, amos, aron. And the ER verb chart, ER, sorry, is iste, io, imos, ieron. So the problem here is when I have a double vowel verb at the end of the verb and I remove the last two letters, if I add this ending, you see how it has two vowels next to itself? That's the issue. Over here, I only have one vowel, so it's not going to be an issue, which is why only ER and IR double vowel verbs have an I to Y change in the L, give me 1 second, ella, usted, and ellos, ellas, ustedes forms. It's this box, and it's because of that reason. The two vowels at the beginning of each of those endings. Okay? So I would watch, verbs that end in UIR only have an accent, turning the page, on the I in the yo form. The other double vowel verbs have an accent on the I in all forms. So that's the one where you go like this. Leí, leíste, leyo, and then you change I to Y. Leímos, and leyeron, that would be I to Y to make leyeron. And then you go back when you're done and you add accents to the leftover I's. Again, this is in that video that y'all can watch online. I would strongly suggest you watch that video. And I would strongly suggest you pick up your phone. And also, I would strongly suggest that you make sure you keep these organized. Because this part of the test, it's just maybe 10 or 12 questions, and they're all mixed together. And I did what I told you I was going to do, which is you've got some good-looking answers. They look like this. Native speakers, pay attention. This is your weakness. You've got an answer like this. I mean, all of those look pretty good, right? Which one's right? The first one. Okay? So, again, on this section, especially because I think this is the only section where I've spelled verbs incorrectly per our class decision. This section, I would go through, and before I even looked at the answer, I would write the answer. And then I would look to see if my answer is one of the answer choices. Does that make sense? Because seriously, all the answers look pretty good. All right, another break.